All right, guys, we're going to try this again. And this is from the Keyboard Warrior song, Just Made. Here we go. In 3, 2, and a 1. Here we go.
It's trade intuition, chart magician, keyboard warriors talking, but they never listen. Fanboy, think for yourself. Isaac talking slick, calling me a fake, saying I'm a scammer, man, give me a break. Steal charts, nah, I draw the lines with grace. You trading on replay, stuck in last week's race. Luck ain't my game, I'm Fibonacci's heir. Golden Riccios, boy, I'm breathing the clean air. You saying you're a fake with no facts to share. Love reading your comments, thinking I care. Fakers ban questions, they grift and they hide. Trade intuition incurs inquires. Keyboard warrior, step to the side. Ask me about the markets, I'll school you with pride. While you cry to your mom, I don't wanna go outside. Mom, make me a peanut butter sandwich.
Keyboard warriors typing all that noise, talking big game, but really just mama's boys. Want a glass of milk with that sandwich, son? Your girlfriend's an old fat man, better run. Keyboard warriors, no facts, just feels. Hiding in the DMs, dodging what's real. Mom says get a life, stop chasing that thrill. Keyboard warriors ain't got no skill.
My dear boy, think for yourself. Charts my canvas, I paint with the trend while you panic sell. I'm stacking dividends, support resistance tight, always top self. You short in your dreams, time to think for yourself. I challenge any trader, bring your A game, bro. Prove me wrong, let's see how your trades flow. But you keyboard warriors just puffing that smoke. No positions to show, just memes and a joke. I'm a fanboy, think for yourself.
Keyboard warriors typing all that noise, talking big game, but really just mama's boys. Want a glass of milk with that sandwich, son? Your girlfriend's an old fat man, better run. Keyboard warriors, no facts, just feels. Hiding in the DMs, dodging what's real. Mom says get a life, stop chasing that thrill. Keyboard warriors ain't got no skill.
Will never have a bride. Go outside, female keyboard warriors, you fold under stress. Crying to your mom, man, clean up that mess. Log off, little warrior, go find you a plan. Your mentor's a scam and your girl's a man. Isaac talking slick, calling me a fake, saying I'm a scammer, man, give me a break. Trade intuition, chart magician, keyboard warriors talking, but they never listen. Fanboy, think for yourself.
Oh, I love that song. And I just made it too. I love AI. AI is so amazing. Let's do this, guys, in 3, 2, and a 1. Take 2. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Appreciate you guys for being here. Whatever time it is your time, it's always time to make this money. So let's do it, guys. Let's make this money. I know it's late. I know it's late for Mr. Bedell. He's been up since 4 a.m. and it's now 11:20 p.m. his time. My time is 12:20. Of course, this is Eastern Standard Time. You guys are the best. You guys are the absolute best. Let's see here. Internet keyboards. No, hold on. Let me get my thoughts together. Keyboard warriors have internet girlfriends, but they're really men. Give you a heads up. Yes. All right, here we go. Let's see here. Going on the list. Let's see here. Mr. Chavez says he dropping tracks. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Now, if I start lagging or if I start buffering, let me know. I will turn off the camera again. And we'll see if we can, because this is our second time around. We had to close it down because, well, it's too much lagging. I don't know what's going on. But Road Dogg, he was having issues on his stream. He had to start it twice again. Let's see here. Any idea why VRA keeps going up? Well, what goes down will go up, unless it's a rug, and what goes up will come down. But we're going to look at VRA. I actually wrote that one down. I'm in VRA. I'm very interested in VRA. I hope it goes back to all-time highs. At least. We'll see. Hopefully. Let's see here. Crypto Badale says, bingo bango. Let's go. T.A. Joe. Let's go. Trade intuition. Let's go. Trade intuition. Of course, we do technical analysis here all day long. And I'm going to show you some stuff regarding this in just a moment. And I'm buffering. Am I buffering? Am I frozen? Let me know. Hopefully these pumps stay and we can go up higher. I doubt it. I think it's a fake out. I think it's a fake out. We'll see. Let's see here. Going to the list, we got R.S. Miller. Funny thing today is snowing. Are you kidding me? That's nuts. See here. And it's May and people wearing jackets. That's crazy. And then Friday it's going to be 100 degrees. Hey, that sounds like Texas. That's how Texas used to be. Man, I miss Texas. See here. LOL, those sound effects. All right, so let's go get started, guys. If I do start buffering, if things start happening, gosh darn it. I'm going to turn on my camera. I'm going to turn off the camera. See if that helps any. All right, so let's go. So right now, we do have, I see it buffering on my freaking thing. Come on, internet. I don't think it's the internet. I think it's YouTube. But we have on the daily, no, this is the hourly. On the hourly, we have some that are down and some that are up. And this is very difficult to trade. On the daily, oh no, that's the daily. The hourly, we have stuff coming up now. Stuff is coming up. Buffering again. Dang it. I don't think we're going to be able to do the show. Yeah, I got people dropping out, keep coming back in. I don't know if we're going to do the show. Well, I mean, there's a plus to it. I can turn off these lights that blind me. Always look at the positive on everything. Always look at the positive on everything. We'll see if it keeps on buffering. If so, more than likely, it'll kick me out. Yeah, and I'm seeing it buffering on YouTube right now. Oh, well. I was really wanting to do a stream. Just know that it's very difficult right now trading. And here, you know, Bitcoin started coming down. And I was thinking in this moment, you know, everybody's going short. But I'm thinking that we're possibly going to come up at this moment. Now, this is my plan A. It's my plan B. We never know what's going to happen until after the fact. So I think it'll come up to around this area before potentially rolling over and then creating lower highs and lower lows. This is on the 15-minute time frame. Yeah, everybody is dropping off right now. Not sure if they're trying to get out and come back in, see if the buffering stops. But hopefully y'all heard that song with no buffering. Let's go to the 4-hour time frame. And on the 4-hour time frame, we can kind of see the reason why we're thinking short is because we have this really nice area right here to come to. And then this is a 1-hour fair value gap. Let me just show this to you. 1-hour fair value gap right in here that we might go to. Now, of course, none of this, whether it's a fair value gap or point of controls or moving averages, none of that's magnets. It's areas of high interest. It doesn't mean that it will go there. It means that it might go there. Same thing with liquidity. We have liquidity up top and we have liquidity on the bottom. It doesn't mean that it will go there. It just means that it might go there. We might have a really strong area here, hypothetically speaking. And if we have the bias of, let's see here, YouTube definitely acting up. I don't even have a like button on the mobile app. Really? Keeps buffering. Oh, man. See, I already did a stream for my community. I did a stream for my community. I'm not sure. I was gonna say maybe I'll just do a stream for my community, but I already did, and I've been updating them like constantly as far as this movement. See, dang it. Yeah, I know, man. It's even worse for me because like I have all this knowledge I want to give y'all. The Matrix is real. The Matrix is real. And I already rebooted my computer. If I didn't reboot my computer, I would say, well, let me try to reboot the computer, maybe, you know, get everything fresh, but it's not on, I don't think it's on my end. I think it's, well, let me do a download speed. And I close out a lot of tabs too. Let's do a download speed test. So download speed test, okay. And let's click on go. So just a moment, I'm doing this on another window. Shoot, man. It's 450 down, but the main thing is the up. The up is what we really need. And now we're doing the up. The up is, I think the minimum we need, I don't remember. It has stopped for me. I think the minimum we need is 12, I believe. But these are mine. Is my up and down. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to put, what is the minimum upload speed for streaming on YouTube is 10. So the minimum is 10. And I have 14. So that's good. And I'm not streaming in like 4K or nothing. I don't know. I think YouTube's just acting up. Here. Okay, note the number of YouTube are based on. There you go. Minimum. So there's a whole bunch of answers here. So this is what else I found. See, minimum internet speed 5 to 6K is required to stream YouTube videos. So that's just to watch it. But if you want to avoid latency, fuzzy pictures, slowdowns, that's for watching though. This is for actually streaming. I don't know. Let me know if it fixed. Continue the show. If it hasn't, then we will call it. I don't want to call it. I want to do y'all's charts. I want to make y'all money. That's the big thing. I want to make y'all money. So let me know if it's better or if it's still the same pretty much. Right now, man, my OBS is nothing but red. I'm dropping a bunch of frames, 64.8. So this is what it looks like on my OBS. My OBS says, what's going on, Joe? Drop frame 6. That's I don't think I've ever seen it that high before. I don't know. And then this, it's red. It's not green, so that's bad. So I don't know. I don't think it's my computer. You know, computer usage. I don't know. But let me know. Like, can y'all still be able to hear me? See, it stopped for me. So that was about 3-4 minutes ago. So I'll go ahead and continue on. I'm not sure how much you guys can hear of this. They'll just kick me out. But so Bitcoin right here, it's kind of in a range, and we can kind of see this range. Now I did draw two. I drew two fixed range volume profiles. Let's go on the 1 hour time frame. So the two that I drew, one, the actual range. This is how it's supposed to be used. And 2, I like using it from the pivot, the start of the range. So what it does, it gives me zones. Here is my points of control zones, my POC zones. Also, it gives me zones for my value area high and also my value area low. So it's giving me zones, and this is how I like to trade. I trade in basically zones. I look at, you know, where we have the majority of the stops, and this is basically showing me the majority of the volume. So that's what it's doing there. Now I do show that I have viewers, but let me know if the audio is cutting in and out or if it's doable. So right now we are underneath. Let's go to the 15-minute time frame just so we can kind of zoom in. Let's see here. TA Joe, thanks for no ads. I love it. Oh no, I have the ads on. That's how I pay the light bill. I need to put more ads so I can pay for the internet. No, I'm playing. I wish they would pay me a lot of money, because I would do it, because I don't like, y'all get all this information for free, and then the ones that, you know, want to have access to me, well, then that's when they join the group. But everything else I do is for free. It's the worst business decision I think anybody could make. But like I said this from day one, like, I want to get rich with you, not because of you. And it really gets me upset. There's so many people out here that want to get rich with, get rich off of you. Everybody has something to sell. For me, this is not something I sell. This is something I offer. If you want access to me, then here it is. Almost 24/7, you have access to me. It's the yearly agreement. You get 1 month for free. We also have month to month. It's a little bit more. You save a lot of money this way. But I show you everything. I show you everything, how to trade, what to look for. There's all the secret sauce is right there for you. And this is how I want to get rich with you, not because of you. Everybody's going to sell you something. Me, I offer that to you. If you want it, great. We got a few people in the group, quite a few people actually. Surprisingly, considering, you know, but people want access to me, you know. Like whenever we're having all these things happen, I'm updating the group. And right now, matter of fact, let me just show you. Where is it? Oh, it's up here. My screen's mixed up sometimes. Let me try it one more time. Okay. So let me bring this over. Come on, come over. Okay. So let's go to my group really fast. So let me find top left. No, not that. Let's go at that one. Let's try this one. Let's try this one. Okay, perfect. All right. So this is from my group. So hopefully y'all can see this. So here, and this is the VIP chat. This is where everybody chats, but this is me just basically just letting people know what I'm looking at. So this is kind of like a warning before I actually post in the actual setup group. So here, that was earlier today. Then just letting them know, you know, getting an alert on Radium. A bunch of alerts are going off. Bitcoin is dumping again. Then another alert went off, virtual. So I'm checking virtual, and then I'm giving them a heads up of what I'm looking at, so that if it does look good, I'll post it. And then here is my virtuals chart. You know, again, showing my alerts. I'm at the computer, guys. Like, I'm literally at the computer. So my alert for virtuals going off. This is what I'm looking at. And what I'm doing is I'm waiting for virtuals. I reset my alerts. Then here, today was kind of slow in the group just because, you know, nothing's happening. So that's why there's not a lot of chat in here, but this is where everybody chats. And then here I'm saying XRP, alert went off. I'm checking the charts and I'm showing the chart. This is what I'm looking at. Alerts on XRP. The alert on XRP was just to let me know that it's moving. It's coming down. New alert set, watching for the break, and I show what break. But it can go either way right now. It could bounce or it can come down. And if it does come down, hopefully we can catch the short, and then we have support here, and then it possibly come down. So we'll see on that. Tau, same thing. Alert went off. You can see right here the alert. The alert went off. I'm checking this one, and then I actually made a video on this. And the video on this, let me go to my video group real quick. I'm not sure if you can see this. Yeah, so I made a video on this right around 8 o'clock. And and I have a lot of videos here where you just click on the link and then it does it. So here's my thought process on Turbo Trade Idea. Here's the thought process on Core. I have my mic volume low. Trading secrets. So this is, giving more information like how to trade. And then these are just thought process videos. Bitcoin update, thought process on open trades, valid. So this is really important. So this was our bonk idea and what makes it valid and invalid. So there's a whole bunch of just thought process. So as things come up, I'll make a video, and then of course I'll put it, and then just click on it, and then there you go. But as far as the actual group goes, did some audios, things are going off. And this is, right now, Tau is, it broke this area level. So this is what I think might happen, but I want to get a higher entry. And this here, it broke a level 2. So this is what I'm thinking might happen. So same thing, Pingu alert went off. So what you're doing when you're in the group, you're saving time. You're not in these charts all day long. You're not, oh, another alert, Kava just, we can check this one. So this alert just went off right now. So I'm doing my alerts. Hey, we got Rush Hour in the house. What's going on, guys? Appreciate you for being here. And let's see here, Pingu. So right now, this. I made this comment on the stream, but I'm showing my people. The market is very difficult to read right now. Right now we're just waiting. And why is it difficult to read? Well, because of this. It's in a small range right now. It's dumping this was a kind of a dump, and now it's ranging, and then it comes back down, and it's like, nope, just plain. And some of these coins, they're reacting to Bitcoin for every little move it makes. They're reacting to it. So with that being said, price was right here, and you would think, oh, it broke this level, it's coming down. My thought process is that it's going to come up. And these aren't right all the time, but they're right a whole bunch of the times. And this is what I'm thinking might happen. And sure enough, we're starting to come up. And we're right around the pivot point to where it's underneath this. I'm thinking it's going to be a lower high to where it rolls over, whether it comes up a little bit more, about $200 more, or if it starts rolling over here. And then when it does, if it does, I'm thinking it's going to break this level and attack these other ones. So I did a video. I don't think I put this for the YouTube members. So if you're not a YouTube member, I strongly recommend you become a YouTube member, because if you cannot afford this, not a problem. This is just having access to me. This is not me selling anything. Access to me, boom, here it is. But I show you how to do all the trades and everything else. But if you don't have that, what you could do is you become a YouTube member. And what that gives you, it gives you access to some of the VIP videos that I make. The higher tier you go, the more you get. And this one right here was by accident. I try to do this for the members, but I actually post it for everybody. So if you want to see what the members, get as far as an update, and this was an emergency update too. Of course, my VIP members get it first, and then I'll sometimes put it for the YouTube members. Higher tier, more you get. The goal is to get you into, for you to make money so that you could do this, have access to me. But everybody else, they want you to join their group to teach you how to trade. I don't. I teach you how to trade right now so that you can join my group. All right, moving on. All right, so right now, it looks like the stream is going good. Very nice. If you have any coins you want me to do, guys, let me know. We have VRA, and then we're also going to do Kava, since we had that alert. As far as Bitcoin, what do I think Bitcoin's going to do in the long run? So this is, we need to look at the macro. So this is the issues I was having earlier with my internet. So we're going to do Kava as well. But what we're looking at, let's go to the daily. We're looking at this. And it's so weird. Like when you zoom out, it doesn't look so bad. You know, because this was horrible. Everybody was just freaking out. This is just absolutely horrible. But now, I mean, you zoom out, it doesn't look so bad. You know, we had this, it went up, retraced, beautiful retrace. How much is the retrace? Well, let's just figure that out. How much did it retrace to? Let's not panic. Zoom out. And it went to the 0.5, a little bit more. But first, it was here. Came down to the 23% mark, which, you know, 38% is good. And then it went up. So now we have to do this level. And it went to the 23% mark right here. And then it went down lower, broke below the 382, started trying to bounce on it. And it said, nope, went beautiful to the 0.5, which is good. And this is nice and healthy for a retrace. Then it came into the golden pocket, tapped, almost tapped our top box, and started working its way up. So this is good. This is a healthy retracement. And everybody's freaking out, but this is a healthy retracement. Plus, we were planning on this since December. You know, we were planning on this, and then finally when it happened, you know, everybody's kind of freaking out. It's like, nope, this is what we're looking for. Now, what we can do is the move of this current move. I know it's a little messy, but this current move, it would be really nice to retrace to the 38% level. This is our 1 hour fair value gap. And it'd be really nice if it comes down here. Minimum 50% would be better. So the deeper you go, the healthier it is. If we go below the 618, this is the danger zone. This is when I get worried, because now I'm thinking it might roll over and continue going down. But right now, I would love to see it go to about 90 to maybe 89K. You know, it's not a big window. So I would like to see it jump, or rather retrace to here. The lowest I want to see it is really like 86. That's the lowest. I don't want it going into this golden pocket. But if it does, it does. And then we just go. And this is why we trade level by level. This is the main reason. Let's see here. So we're going to get to VRA and Kava. Any questions? So this is what I strongly urge everybody. Ask whoever you're watching, whether it's me. Road Dog is really great at answering questions. Anybody you're watching, ask them questions. You're doing two things when you do that. One is you're seeing if they know what they're talking about. And two, you're seeing if not only do they know what they're talking about, but if they could explain what they're seeing versus, you know, you asking a question and then them just stumbling over their own words because like you can tell they really don't know it. But if you can teach something, you know it. So that's very important. And Road Dog, he's really good at that. There's a lot of great questions. And what I do, story time, what I do is I go to other streamers and I watch their streams. And I see, you know, if people ask questions, I write down those questions. That way I can address them in my show, just in case, one, you're embarrassed of asking the question, or two, you don't even know to ask the question. Because all these questions, I guarantee it, I've been asked multiple times. I've helped hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of people in a group. So just to let you know. I see here, Rush R says, what are your personal bias on Bitcoin at the moment? I think it's going down. And now the reason I think it's going down, or rather it'll be healthy for the movement, it's just because it went up so much. I mean, it went up, sideways, and then now it wants to go down so bad, like it can taste it. Here's our zone. I don't know if y'all can see this. Let me draw it out for y'all. Here's our zone. And I'm always looking at zones. Here's our zone right here. Let me hide this. And let me hide this one. Just so it's a little cleaner on the chart. And then let me actually put this for the style midline. Do it white. Say okay. So this is our zone that I see. And I use the candle body closes. I really don't use the wicks, but you can see we stopped. We stopped. The wick stopped. The candle body stopped. This is a very strong level. Very strong level. Then as far as our top, we have our closes up here. Wicks. I'm sorry, the candle body closes. This one barely passed it, but look at this. Pretty much right on it. And look at these wicks. So whenever I'm looking at charts, I see this all day long. Everywhere I look at, there's zones. And right now, we broke out of the zone. I believe that this is going to be our bull trap. It re-entered our zone, and now all I'm waiting for is the rollover. Once it rolls over and it breaks this level right here, 93,749, I believe that it's going to start coming down, attacking this level, coming over here, and then coming down here. So in the macro, the larger picture, I think it's going to come down first before it goes up. Now I actually have another drawing over here. So let's go ahead and kind of, let's see here. I think I have it in this one. Yes. So let's go to the daily time frame. And this is what I'm thinking might happen. We might come down, then fake everybody out. Oh, you know, we're bullish. You know, we broke out of a certain level. We're bullish. And then once it breaks this and creates another high, everybody's going to get like super crazy FOMO. Everybody's going to be going long, only to get trapped. And then boom, come down to this area for possibly a bounce, or maybe even to this area, the 0.5. So this is what I'm looking at. So hopefully you like that. And I had your comment up the whole time, but hopefully you can see all this. A bounce here and then a bounce here. So that's what I'm thinking long term. And hopefully this plays out, I'd say within, shoot, man, a month or two. I mean, we're already in May. Good Lord. Half the year is almost gone, guys. This is so depressing. I thought we were going to be, you know, let's just say you had $1,000 for this bull run. Right now, we should be up 3,000 minimum because we did horrible. 5,000 average. You know, 5,000 would be good from 1,000. And then, you know, in May, June, kind of slows down. Then middle of June, July, we put our 5,000, and then that we can make it possibly 15, 20,000. That's on the low end too. That's like if you're missing trades and you don't know how to trade, you're just listening to, you know, all these fake internet gurus that tell you when to buy so they can unload on you. That's you doing horrible. Just imagine if you know how to trade. Good Lord. So right now, I mean, we are literally flipping and flopping. We're going short for a few days, maybe a week, if that long, if we're lucky. And then we go long for a few days, maybe a week, if we're lucky. And that's all we've been doing. You know, we're making money. You know, these trades, we're winning and we're losing. Losing is part of the game. Very important. Losing is part of the game. It's a part that nobody likes to talk about. One thing I do like, Alex O Crypto, I believe I saw him this morning, and he made a comment. I forgot what it was, but I should have saved my comments because like it was good based on what he said. But the gist of it was, one, losing is part of the game. And it is. We win, we lose. And he said something else. I forgot what he said. It was very insightful. I don't remember what it was, but I do like what he streams too early for me. You know, I'm up like all hours of the night. Sometimes I go to bed like at 5 or 6 in the morning, and then I'll wake up like at 9:30 ish. So about 4 hours sleep or so. And sometimes I miss his shows. You know, I'm kind of, you know, by the time I get up and ready and everything, it's, you know, about 10 o'clock. And we're losing people. We're losing people. Am I was gonna say, am I buffering? No, Joe, you just suck. Oh, okay. That's fine. That is fine with me. All right. Let's see here. So let's go ahead and start our show. So this is what I'm thinking right here. I'm thinking it might come up, then come down. So let's go ahead and look. So I was actually in a trade. I was longing Bitcoin. Oh, this is me making fun of traders that at the time when I did this, I believe it was right here. Nope, one more candle. Nope. Select bar. I can't do it. Let's see here. There we go. So at the time, you know, I'm showing people like this is what other mentors do. So in the 5-minute time frame, they'll do it like on a 1-minute time frame or 3-minute time frame, whatever it is, and they'll see this and they'll draw this bull flag. It's like, are you kidding me right now? Like you're literally setting up your members and viewers for like loss. Like you can't do it. Like, do you know what a trend line is? You need touches. You need pivots. You can't do it on a block. You can't make it. You cannot. I actually lost more. This was when I first entered it. I was a 50x leverage, but I was going long. No, was I going long or short? Oh, I was going long. How did I get stopped out? Oh, we'll see in a little bit. But I think my stop was down here. Oh, my stop was right here. And here's my second entry. I entered a little bit right now, and then I entered some here, and here was my stop. And I ended up getting stopped out. You win, you lose. But here, I'm thinking it's going to come up because it broke this level. That's the reason I entered, because it broke this level. Price action was above the 9 and my blue, which is my VWAP, and my 30. So everything was looking good. And I thought it was going to go up. But eventually, it didn't. And it came down right to my stop loss. Beautiful. And then it went up. Thanks, Bitcoin. Thanks. I need to do a song called I'm a Loser Baby by Beck. I'm a loser. No, but that's a funny song. I love that song. All right, moving on. Let's go to a VRA. About time, Joe. Jeez, thought you were never going to do it. All right. Calm down. So VRA, we're looking at this. Let's go to the daily time frame. Let's get rid of all this junk because that's just noise at this point. VRA is kicking butt, taking names. I love it. So I thought it was going to get rejected off of this level. And we saw it right here. And I'm saying, you know, set alert here and set an alert here. That way you can know which way to, you know, hopefully you get the bottom and you can come up and then maybe get rejected here and then higher low, higher high. But it had already moved 61%. Granted, it is a low market cap coin. So I'm thinking, well, possibly retrace due to it running up already, people taking profit, but it continued to go up 146%. Do I think this is sustainable? Nope, sure don't. Why? Because we've seen it in the past. Go straight up. So if you're in this coin, take profit, not financial advice. Went straight up and took it all back and then some. So very important, same thing here. Nice movement up. What is, let's just say from the break of this level, let's say we didn't catch it at the very bottom, 50%, 60%. So if you're in this trade, I strongly recommend to take profit and then just re-enter once it creates a pivot. Something like this. See here, coming down here would be really nice. I think here to maybe, well, probably a little bit higher, to maybe here. So this one, and do about here. Let's just see. From the low to the high. Oh man, I was way off. I was way off. I mean, not super way off, but I was off. So here, I would like to see it come down to 382 minimum. 0.5 would be better. And then go. In the time of chimpanzees, I was a monkey. That's going to be very hard to tie that in with trading. So what I'm doing is I'm seeing y'all's chat and I'm making songs out of them. I'm not sure if y'all have caught on to that, but there was a song that we did. Sin said, "Gotta break it if you want to make it." So I made this song where you gotta break the bad habits. So it says, "Gotta break it if you want to make it, break the bad habits." So this was a song that we have because of Sin. Appreciate you, Sin. See here. I didn't do a song on this. Oh, I need to do a song on this one. I forgot. I need to do a song on this one. 3 keywords in this video: patience, logic, and plan. So I'm going to probably do a song on that: patience, logic, and plan. See here, another song by BC Poor Corp, Thugalicious. That one's a good song. I really like that song. Then we had David Brumbelow saying Gangster Nation. We have a song called Traders Gangster Nation. So yeah, I'm making songs out of these comments. Give you a heads up. And I'm gonna start giving y'all shout outs too. And so do watch videos, watch my videos, and then it's the lyrics of the Beck song. Are you serious? I didn't know that. Let me see what it was again. What was that? In the time of chimpanzees, that was a monkey. Oh, that's why the monkey part sounded familiar. That's right. I love the part where it says, because I was in pest control at the time, where it says, the termites choking on a splinter. To me, that is just so hysterically funny. A termite choking on a splinter. I love it. I love it. But yeah, so anytime y'all do comments on my videos, I'm going to be, pulling some and making songs out of it. And then, of course, I'll give y'all a shout out in the video. Be pretty fun. But I'm going to start doing it on the videos. So that'd be cool. All right. So virtual. We are A. I think it'd be healthy if it comes down. It's not healthy if it continues going up. So I would actually be looking for a short on VRA. I wouldn't short it till it breaks this level. And it's right next to my 382 level. So it's not kind of even worth it. Let's go to a 15-minute time frame. See here. So in order for me to short now, here it's extremely high risk, but I would need it to, well, let me draw it. I would need it to come up to make a definitive pivot, and then I could short here. But it's extremely high risk just because it's not a clear pivot like this right here. Come down, up, nice clean pivot. Come down, up, nice clean pivot. Come down, up, not a good pivot. Because the legs aren't strong. This leg isn't strong. So it could do this and come down, then do this, and then go and then continue up. Kind of like this. Perfect, just like this. So that's what I'm thinking of. Right now, I would lean more to shorting than longing. And then for short, it's very high risk right here. I would need it to do something like this and then roll over, and then now I can enter. This is a much safer entry. So I'm all about safety in the entries. That's what I'm about. Let's do Kava. And any questions, guys? Any questions? I strongly recommend people asking questions. That way, of course, it verifies that I know what I'm talking about. Good Lord, that's too much. That moved too much. Look at all these candles. And then huge dump. And huge pump. Nope, I'm not touching that. And it's always easy to do this after the fact. Woulda, shoulda, coulda, woulda. But this is what I teach, though. If you happen to be watching this, look at all these levels coming down. So I would do it on this level, not so much these, because these are really close. So this is what I do. So I'm looking at these levels, here's a level. And in order for me to, well, let me draw it. That way it's a little faster. So in order for me to enter this trade, let's say we saw it right here. I need to break this. It comes up, comes down. Now, if I come up again and I break this level, am I going to enter? Nope. Because I have resistance right here. I can easily come back down again. So now as it's coming down, I need to break this level. Would I enter on this one? Yes. Why? Because it's far away from this one. Then it's coming down and it breaks this level. I really wouldn't enter. I try to break this level. Try to break this level. Like all these are nothing because this is now just doing this number. It's just sideways action accumulation. Very boring. It's a box. Very boring. Once it breaks out of this box, then sure. Let's see here. This one for sure I'd enter. This one, and here's the thing too. Like, notice my hesitation. My hesitation right now is, I know it went up. But right now, did y'all notice that hesitation? Like, would I enter? Anybody else would say, yes, I would have entered. However, for me, I'm thinking about this. I'm looking about this level right here. I'm always trading in the moment, not after what I see. Anybody can do this. This level's right here. I would enter the trade knowing that I could come up to this level, get rejected, but because I have such strong box level right here that I'm pretty sure it's going to do this. I don't know. And it didn't. I entered and it just flew to the moon. Oh, well, there's only my one entry. I thought I was going to do two. And then now it goes up and I'd be watching for the break of this level. And then more than likely break of this level. So now my stop loss initially was here, underneath this. Then as it breaks this and it continues to move up, now I get my stop loss and I put it probably right here underneath this. And then I see it break up, break this level. So now it's doing good. So now I'm getting my stop loss and I'm moving into profit. Then as it comes up, it kind of retraces. I'm looking at these pumps. These pumps are telling me, whoa, it's moving too fast. If I haven't taken profit, if it hasn't hit my targets yet, take profit now. Right here, I would have more than likely seen this and I'll say, take profits now. Take profits. I do that on in my group all the time. Because again, I'm watching these charts and then I move it up here. And we take profits. And then it goes and it breaks this really fast. And if my alert is here and I can see it, I would tell my group to take profits again. So like, hopefully I can catch it pretty soon. Maybe I catch it around here. And our stop loss is still here just in case if it comes down and then it bounces and it comes up. But we're still in the trade. We just happen to take profits here and then here. And then now we're in the trade. And then if you wanted to, you could add to your trade here because it's safer. That's what I do. Let's see here. See, Rush R says, where did you learn market structure? Because your market structure is trash. Don't you know how to trade? Whoa, 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 whoa. Rush. Calm down, buddy. Calm down. Let's see, where did you learn your market structure? From a few people. Let's see here. For one, I'm always buying courses. So I'm always trying to sharpen my skills based off of the skills that I already have. So in reference to market structure, I watched a lot. I'm talking hundreds of hours of videos on market structure from a bunch of people, and they put it for free. Then I also bought Trader Geo's course and White Phoenix, his course. I bought both of them. Those are pretty expensive, guys. Those are pretty expensive. And a bunch of other stuff, but just know that everybody teaches in hindsight. So it's, well, you need the hindsight so you can identify where certain things are at. But what I learned, especially after watching, few people from either boot camps that I bought, training courses that I bought, YouTube videos that, are free, I noticed that, let's say this right here, they'll use the replay button, they'll show a range, and they'll say you buy here and you sell here. And it plays out. You buy here and you sell here. And it plays out. Like everything they're doing, it plays out. But because they know what already happened. And they're showing you pretty much after the fact. So that's why I make it a point to let everybody know what I do is I show you in the moment. Yes, we go over this stuff, but I show you in the moment you trade. There was one person that I was watching yesterday, day before, where they literally spent 20 minutes talking about Bitcoin, about the point of controls and the value area highs and the lows and the VWAPs, and it could do this and this and this, and literally 20 minutes. I was more confused on Bitcoin's movement after the dude stopped talking. And once he was done, there was no clear decision on which way he was leaning. For me, there is no doubt which way I'm leaning. Not only that, but I show you with the price range tool what I think might happen. And then I put a plan A, plan B. Because if it goes up, hey, I was right. Well, I was kind of right. I thought it might do this if it didn't do this. If it comes down, hey, I was right. So so to answer your question, several people, and then I tie it into the stuff that I already knew from whether it's videos or just my personal. So whenever I'm doing this stuff, you'll notice that I don't say demand zones or demand areas, supply zone. I don't say any of that stuff. I mean, to me, it's just fancy words for areas that may possible be areas that we're going to bounce from. So like if I see this right here, I don't call this a demand zone. I just call this an area where it might, if it comes down, it might come back here, whether it's inside or maybe on top of. And this is just an area I'm looking at. Like same thing with, because they're all zones to me. Like same thing with this right here, this box. There was a lot of price action right in here. Same thing, and I look at zones all the time. Where there was a zone, so look at that, my plan A, my plan B. And I noticed that my plan A's weren't working. Like there was like 4 or 5 of them where I'm thinking it's going to come down, and all of them were going up. And that's why I put in the VIP group. Right now, it's very difficult to trade because like everything looked like it might have a higher likelihood of coming down, but it's just coming up. There's one I want to show y'all. So a huge benefit of being here is that I show you some of these VIP stuff. So just kind of give you all a heads up. I show you all this stuff when y'all are here. If y'all aren't here, well, then you're missing out. Let's go to the 15 minute. So here, this is a range. So I see this box, and I see this box is on a 1 hour. Yeah, I did it on a 1 hour. So I see this box, this range right here. What if we extend it out? Nah, it doesn't really help. And then I see this. What time frame did I use? 15 minute? I guess it was the 1 hour. It doesn't look clean. That's why I'm second guessing myself. Let me clean this up. Let me see if I get better on the 4 hour. Yeah, it was a 4 hour. Okay. Yeah, let me clean this up. I always do my... No, it still looks ugly. Oh, I know. I was using the tops and the bottoms. I'm like, this doesn't look right. Like just this right here, that doesn't look right. is because I was using this. Let me hide this. I was getting confused for it. I was like, man, I'm better than that. So I was using the tops here and the bottoms here. See how there's a lot of touches? That's what I was doing. And then here, I'm assuming, so I got stops there. And sometimes what I'll do is I'll do the level and then I'll extend it to the left or to the right. But let me hide these two. So I see boxes everywhere. And the price, I believe, was right here. My alert went off, and then I moved my alert lower, and it went off again. But I'm thinking to myself and to the group, I was like, man, I think it's gonna. I want to catch it higher up here before rolling over. But this one is going off of Bitcoin. And I also showed this. You guys are getting a lot of treats right now. I also showed this for my VIP group. I don't think I posted this for the YouTube members. I strongly recommend, if you're not in the group, if nothing else, become a member. So what I did, on the very top, there is a plus. It's called the compare. It's called the compare symbol. On the very top left-hand corner, it's the compare symbol. So I'm going to click on that plus. You're going to type in Bitcoin, USDT. I'm using Binance, and then I'm going to new price scale. Now, I have a lot of videos that show all this stuff, but, you know, I recommend watching all my videos, guys. Like, my videos are going to make you money. I'm dropping people right now. How's that even happening? Like, I'm showing people how to trade, man. It's so depressing. And what's even more depressing is, like, I'm putting all this time and effort into these videos and chopping them up and everything. And then I get like 6 comments and 5 of them are from scammers. Like, really? It's like, that's not motivational. When I get a lot of comments on my videos, it motivates me to make more videos. But if not, it's like, man, it took me like an hour to cut up that video and I get 1 real comment. Anyway, so right now you can't move this. Well, you shouldn't have been able to move it. You have to come over here to the double arrows. They come out, then you click and drag, and then now you can move it. So what I'm doing is I'm comparing Bitcoin to the actual, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna shrink this up a little bit so it kind of matches a little bit more. And this coin is following Bitcoin. Bitcoin is right here. Rushar says, you deserve so much more for the work you do and when you put in. Yeah, I do, man. I do. I agree with you 100%. The only way I can is engagement. When YouTube sees that people are watching my videos and smashing the like and leaving comments about the video, YouTube says, hey, let me push this out. But if people only watch the video and don't like it or comment, YouTube's not going to push it out. And that's why I'm literally begging everybody, when you watch my stuff, you know, maybe this week after you get home from work, or maybe this weekend, just binge watch my stuff, leave crap loads of comments. And that's the only way I'm going to get out there. The only way. So, and I, you know, everybody who's in here, like, if y'all can do that, man, that would help out so much. And Rush Hour is always mentioning the like. Thank you, brother. Appreciate you greatly. That helps. That helps a lot. It really does. So here, what I'm doing is I'm monitoring Bitcoin, and this coin, you know, it goes up, Bitcoin's going up, Bitcoin goes down, this coin goes down, Bitcoin goes up, this coin goes up, and then Bitcoin went higher, this coin went higher, then Bitcoin's coming down. This is on the hourly time frame. Bitcoin's coming down, and sure enough, this coin comes down. And I'm looking at Bitcoin, and this is my thought process on Bitcoin, to where I think it's going to come up. So it would only make sense that I not enter the short here, because I think Bitcoin's going to go up before it rolls over. So I waited. Like right now, it looks really good, really tempting. I really wanted to see it higher though, but it did come up. So this is why, like, I'm literally in these charts all day long. And this is why I'm thinking, not only Bitcoin, but also this coin is going to go up before potentially it rolls over. And for this short, if we entered it right now, which it's already been done 3 times already, it's trying to come up and it gets rejected, trying to come up and it gets rejected, trying to come up slightly, ever so slightly increasing. And I think now it might come down. I don't know. But to me, the risk to reward isn't too great on this one. This is a range trade. Let me go ahead and take this off. It's a range trade. And I would like to have it a better range than 4%. The actual range is like 6%. Well, no, I'm sorry. For me to trade coming down, it's about 8%. For me to trade going up, it's about the same. So, it's not really great. Now, if it breaks this level, that's what I'm looking for. Here we go. Here's the money. Here's the money. That's what I'm looking for. But we'll see. We shall see. All right. Well, I've been streaming for an hour already. And if we had more people in here, I'd stream longer. But we don't. And it's okay. But I do thank everybody. We went over the coins we were looking at. There weren't any questions. So what we'll do is we're going to jam out to the song about keyboard warriors. This was the song in the very beginning. And there was a comment from this person, Mr. Isaac. He says, "Why don't you tell us why Army Piper kicked you out of his network? You so fake." I said, "You're right, man. I'm a fake. I'm a scammer. I don't know how to trade. I only use the replay button to teach. I steal charts and then say that they're my own. I never win any trades with my real knowledge. It's all just luck." And then I invite him, come to the streams, man, unless you're a keyboard warrior. And then he did this one. See here. This was a video that I posted only for my members, but it was everybody. And he says, "I'm not a member of your channel." So I guess he was confused at why he was able to see that. I said, "I know, man, I pinned it. I was doing it for the VIP and then also the YouTube members, but I just rushed. But this is for everybody." And then he made another comment saying, "I'm not a member." And I put, "I can tell." I can tell. I can tell you're not a member. So what I'm going to do now is I am going to play that song that I made specifically for Isaac. And that's the intro song. So let me know how you like it, guys. Let me know if you like the keyboard warrior song. In 3, 2, 1, my name is Joe, also known as Trade Intuition. I appreciate each and every one of you spending your time with me. I appreciate that you're asking questions and asking for charts and just being here, hanging out. I love you guys so much. Let's jam out. 3, 2, 1, let's go.
It's trade intuition, chart magician, keyboard warriors talking, but they never listen. Fanboy, think for yourself. Isaac talking slick, calling me a fake, saying I'm a scammer, man, give me a break. Steal charts, nah, I draw the lines with grace. You trading on replay, stuck in last week's race. Luck ain't my game, I'm Fibonacci's air. Golden Richios, boy, I'm breathing the clean air. You saying you're a fake with no facts to share. Love reading your comments, thinking I care. Fake girls ban questions, they grift and they hide. Trade intuition incurs inquires, keyboard warrior step to the side. Ask me about the markets, I'll school you with pride. While you cry to your mom, I don't wanna go outside. Mom, make me a peanut butter sandwich.
Keyboard warriors typing all that noise, talking big game, but really just mama's boys. Want a glass of milk with a sandwich, son? Your girlfriend's an old fat man, better run. Keyboard warriors, no facts, just feels. Hiding in the DMs, dodging what's real. Mom says get a life, stop chasing that thrill.
yourself. Charts my canvas, I paint with the trend while you panic sell. I'm stacking dividends, support resistance tight, always top self. You short in your dreams, time to think for yourself. I challenge any trader, bring your A game, bro. Prove me wrong, let's see how your trades flow. But you keyboard warriors just puffing that smoke. No positions to show, just memes and a joke. Fanboy, think for yourself.
Keyboard warriors typing all that noise, talking big game, but really just mama's boys. Want a glass of milk with that sandwich, son? Your girlfriend's an old fat man, better run. Keyboard warriors, no facts, just feels. Hiding in the DMs, dodging what's real. Mom says get a life, stop chasing that thrill. Keyboard warriors ain't got no skill.
Keyboard warriors will never have a bride. Crying to your mom, I don't wanna go outside. Female keyboard warriors, you fold under stress. Crying to your mom, man, clean up that mess. Log off, little warrior, go find you a plan. Your mentor's a scam and your girl's a man. Isaac talking slick, calling me a fake, saying I'm a scammer, man, give me a break. Trade intuition, chart magician, keyboard warriors talking but they never listen. Fanboy, think for yourself.
Absolutely love that song. Fire. Thank you, Isaac. Thank you, Isaac, for being a keyboard warrior. And just remember that internet girlfriend you have is not a girlfriend, man. It's not a girl. It's a man. It is not a girlfriend. It's a man. And I love the part where it says, keyboard warriors will never have a bride. Crying to your mama. I don't want to go outside. Got it. I love it. Thank you guys so much. Thank you for being here. I absolutely love it. Isaac, if you're watching this, it's all right, man. Be all right. I'll show you. I will show you how to trade. I will. You're a fanboy of people who, I don't know who you watch. I just know you think I don't know how to trade. You're obviously not watching me. Thank you, brother. Appreciate you. Appreciate everybody being here. And keyboard warriors, go outside. Let's go. Take care.